the high seas, Pisces. Cast my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses. What she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice. I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Braylon, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the summer solstice. The sun has entered Cancer at 0 degrees, so every solstice and equinox is actually measured by when the sun enters a cardinal sign. So happy first day of summer, you guys. I wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about this, and I wanted to pull some cards for all of us to see how our summer is going to go, okay? So what I want to do first is pull out a card from my WICCA deck, which has all the solstices in there. And we're going to read from the summer solstice card, you guys. Summer solstice. So this is actually called Litha or Litha in Wiccan. And this is talking about midsummer, the summer solstice, when the sun's power is at its height. Bonfires are lit to celebrate the shortest night on Midsummer's Eve. And this is the time of peak growth, as long summer's days warm the earth. It is a time of magical potency, drawing down the radiant strength of the sun to empower any undertaking. So the meaning here is to take advantage of this time of empowerment to do work that will advance your goals, both magical and mundane. Your personal charisma is strong, and your fiery warmth will attract others. Community connections thrive as you share common ideals. Now the reversed meaning here, you guys, I do like to read the reverse meaning just in case there's some of us out there not really feeling this summer vibe yet. So for those of us who are on kind of the odd end of this summer solstice, something or someone has been dampening your inner life, your inner fire actually. Someone or something has been dampening your inner fire. Look for its cause and work to remove barriers to empowerment. The key words here are power, radiance, and longevity. The affirmation here that we all should say coming into the summer solstice is, I am filled with radiant and joyful power. I am filled with radiant and joyful power. Now the challenge here, you guys, is what is your greatest strength? It's interesting how that would be a challenge. What is your greatest strength? Perhaps going into this summer season, the challenge is going to be discovering that. The challenge may be implying that or utilizing that, okay? I love this deck because it does give you the meaning, it gives you the reverse meaning, it gives you the key words and affirmation, and it gives you the challenge. So yeah, guys, we got a bonfire going here, a lot of fun energy. You know, summer is a time to really channel our inner child. It's no mistake that Leo season happens in the summertime. So you can see these two small children here. There's a masculine, feminine. It's just going to be the buzz, guys. It's going to be the buzz. The energies are going to start picking up quite big. So before I pull the cards, I just wanted to say, you know, happy Cancer season. Happy birthday to the Cancers out there watching. There's a lot that's about to change, especially because we just had that Sagittarius full moon. Now we have the summer solstice energy. Neptune went retrograde today. And the sun shifted into Cancer from Gemini, so we are on the cusp of magic. The Gemini Cancer cusp is the cusp of magic. So it's a very magical time, you guys, a magical time of change and, you know, a time of light, honestly. The summer solstice, to me, I believe, is the longest day of the year. And the fall time, which is the span of these messages, I'm basically going to just see what Spirit has to say about all the summer energy that we're all going to be experiencing. So this is going to cover the next few months, you guys. For those of you who are listening who want to just know what the summer has in store for you, the next 3 months basically. So I'm going to cover from the summer solstice to the fall equinox. So I believe the fall equinox, I know it's when the sun enters 0 degree Libra. And if I'm not mistaken, I feel like that's September 20th. Around that time. So this is going to cover, these messages today are going to cover the energies coming in and coming forward from now until then, which is basically all of Cancer season, all of Leo season, all of Virgo season, and then it'll stop there because then Libra season is going to represent the fall equinox, which is the longest night of the year, you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed my little Wiccan message for what that book had to say about the summer solstice. And now we're going to get into the traditional tarot. I just want to keep it traditional, guys. That's what I'm most comfortable with when it comes to these very serious and meaningful messages. I do have my tarot cards already shuffled, and I got the deck split to the Sun in the Chariot. Literally, the Sun moving into Cancer. And it's so interesting. I like to shuffle my cards before my readings. If I'm reading for a Gemini, I'll shuffle until I see the Lover's card. If I'm reading for a Pisces, I'll shuffle until I see the Moon card. But for the summer solstice, there's not to my knowledge at least, there's not a card that fully represents the summer solstice. So what I have here is the Chariot and the Sun. Before I started recording, I was like, should I shuffle until I see the Chariot card, or should I shuffle until I see the Sun card? And Spirit gave me both. And you know, just to kind of to speak about what this message could mean for us all before we get into the individuals, you know, the Sun is the most positive card that you can get in tarot. It does represent childlike energy. It represents vitality and warmth. So I wanted to bring this card out, and I'm glad Spirit showed it to me, because this day, this is all about energy shifting. Okay, the last equinox we had, I believe, was the spring equinox. So we've moved from spring to summer, and we're going to be moving into the fall. Okay, so yeah, guys, this is a vitality, joy, all right, positivity. We even have the Three of Cups and the Ace of Wands underneath. I know some of us are feeling the energy of feeling negative in our head and kind of trapped in prison, but I just want you guys to know the energy that the universe and that the elements that the world has to offer us. Regardless of what we're going through, we're going to start to see a lot shift into a more positive direction. There's a lot to celebrate. Okay, there's going to be new passionate beginnings, and it's all about seeing, you know, Neptune retrograde is here. So I do have a small message here about Neptune retrograde and the battles that it's going to cause, you know, the shocks that it's going to cause, the things falling apart. But we literally have the card of Neptune retrograde here, the Hanged Man, that Pisces energy, okay? It's not a mistake that this message would be here. We literally have a message about Neptune retrograde here, and we literally have a message about the summer solstice, all right? And so this is going to involve us sacrificing certain things that contribute to our negative mind frame. We're going to have to let go of that. You know, the rose-colored glasses are off. There is no Pisces, pink, flower, love, romance. Let me just look at the potential of this situation anymore. You know, a Pisces without rose-colored glasses is basically a Virgo. And for the Virgos listening, I'm sure you guys know what harsh reality is. So this is also going to be, you know, with these new beginnings and this celebration energy of light, there is going to be endings. There are going to be sacrifices, and it's okay though, because what's crumbling down and what's sacrificing is what we need to see differently about the energy that contributes to the negative prison in our mind. Okay, we're going to have to step up and walk away from some of that. Okay, so we've got the messages here. These cards are ready. The Chariot, okay, the Strength card. We got Leo and Cancer energy showing up, you know, in the stress that may take place between those seasons for us all. There will be crossroads, you guys. There will be choices, but either way, with these cards here, this is what I'm gonna use to start these readings for all of us. The Sun in Cancer is all about moving forward in spite of obstacles, okay? Moving forward towards the light, towards happiness. That's happiness and victory. And my cards just showed me the Fool card. I picked my cards up, and the Fool card stayed at the bottom. So there will be risks when it comes to moving forward. Some of us, this summer energy is going to call us to move forward in ways that involve taking leaps of faith into something new. Ground zero here, starting over. I mean, this is a beautiful message, you guys. The Fool. All right, we're going to keep the Chariot at the bottom here. And again, you guys, these messages are just whatever we're going to need to know over the next 3 months. Whatever this summer solstice is shifting for us, all the signs personally. And yeah, we're gonna just see what's going on from now until the time of the fall equinox. All right, so we are gonna start with Aries, because Aries is the first zodiac sign. Hey Aries, how's it going? Happy summer solstice to you. The Sun just moved into Cancer, which is your 4th house of home and family. And you know, the Sun entering Cancer is a square to you. Okay, the Sun is gonna square Chiron. And squares are just harsh 90-degree angles, okay? And they do bring up compromise and conflict and having to meet someone halfway, something halfway, just that 50-50 energy. I personally don't mind squares because I think squares get shit done, Aries. So let's see what the summer solstice is all about for you. I just saw the 10 of Pentacles. So this could be about financial fulfillment for some of you, and family, home stuff, security, commitment. What's the summer solstice message for Aries? Okay, we have a message coming out, Aries. It's great. We have the Six of Cups. Okay, so the summer for you, Aries, is going to be about young love. It's going to be about soulmate energy. You're going to connect with people, places, and things from your childhood. You are receiving a water card, Aries, so this lets me know that the summer is going to be emotional. I think most of it is going to be spent reflecting on childhood emotions. Some of you may have children. For those of you who don't, this is just speaking to your inner child. Again, kind of traveling back into the past with this Neptune retrograde. But what I'm getting from this is soul connections, hanging out with childhood friends. This is not just love, but I do feel love. I feel soulmate energy for you guys. But it could be, you know, people from your childhood, old family members, just reconnecting. There may be like certain barbecues and certain celebrations that happen that really send you down memory lane. Okay, this is like a blast from the past. But I'm getting young love from this, okay? You guys are going to be connecting romantically and friendship-wise, family-wise, maybe even business-wise, but it's going to be nostalgic. I think your past lives, those of you Aries out there listening who believe in past lives and reincarnation, there may even be a nostalgia in that way, okay? Now, the bottom of the deck, Aries, is the Sun, the Three of Cups, and the Hermit, and the Hierophant. So this might even involve you know, a Taurus or a Virgo or a Leo. We have those signs showing up for some of you, if that's important. We even have the Four of Wands here. Okay, so I think this summer is going to be about a more stable home for you, Aries. There may be earth sign women important, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You guys may go to weddings. Okay, but we've got a lot of celebration energy here. We've got stability, commitment. We've got some inner reflection. There may be certain times in the summer, over the next 3 months, where, you know, it's going to be a balance basically of inner reflection and solitude, staying home some nights when you want to reflect, Aries, when you want to be a little bit more traditional and a bit more, you know, cozy. There is a very cozy home environment I'm picking up on here. But we've got friends. Okay, the Three of Cups is a celebratory energy, a reunion. So yeah, I think you guys are going to definitely be celebrating. I mean, we all do in summer. So I do see that a little bit, Aries, too. Going out, staying in sometimes. There's going to be times when you stay in to reflect on commitment and tradition. But there's also going to be times when you celebrate happiness and have really happy times with friends. And I see weddings. This is your message for the summer solstice, Aries. Beautiful. Happiness from the past. Very childlike energy with both these cards. Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But emotional happiness, emotional joy. Like, you guys are going to be feeling the emotion of a child, and I love that. I love that message for you, Aries. I'm very happy for you. The light is definitely here for you. So hopefully that is a great message, Aries, and helped you. Now let's see what's going on for Taurus for the summer solstice. Hey Taurus, happy solstice to you. What is the summer solstice message for Taurus? What's the summer solstice message for Taurus? How is the summer going to be for Taurus? Grounded Taurus. Alrighty. We have a card coming out, Taurus. And the card coming out for you is Justice. So we have a Libra showing up here for some of you guys. And if you guys know any Libras, or if you have any Libra energy, it's interesting for you, Taurus, because Libra and Taurus are both ruled by Venus. So you guys kind of have similarities in that way when it comes to attraction and beauty. Taurus and Libra are all about that charming energy. So there is Libra here. The Justice card is other things too, though, Taurus. This is letting me know that this is a summer of harmony for you. You're going to be doing lots of different things. This covers a lot, you guys. Whatever makes you feel balanced, fair. This might be marriage or divorce for some of you guys, but either way, I like to see that Taurus is heading into a very harmonious time. You know, it's all about fairness. It's all about getting whatever in your life feels off balance, Taurus, balanced. And this is also a card of karma, court, justice, obviously, judicial energy. Some of you may have certain court stuff that results in the balancing of these energies, and this is emotional balance, financial balance, physical balance, all of it, Taurus, everything. I do feel Libra here for some of you for sure, because we have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there may be a Libra man here that is important over the next 3 months for you, Taurus, because the King of Swords even reminds me of a Libra. This is also Aquarius and Gemini too, but what I'm seeing here is definitely a very intellectual energy. Like, you guys are going to really make up your mind about certain things. You guys are going to be cutting out people, places, and things, jobs, relationships, home environments, even things about yourself, Taurus, this summer because I think what matters most to you this summer is that everything is just peaceful. I don't know why I'm feeling that. I mean, with these two energies, it's just very clear, fresh air energy, breathing energy. Like, it's all about your mind. This is a very mental. Both of these men, both of these cards have a very sharp sword in the card. So communication, your thoughts, what you're thinking, intellect, even being a bit detached. And I do see the Eight of Pentacles here and the Three of Pentacles. So of course, Taurus, being an earth sign and being the fixed, stable, secure energy that you are, there's also an underlying message here of working really hard on something still. This is the message I got for you guys for the full moon too. So some of you guys, yeah, you're definitely, there's a school energy here. Some of you guys may be studying this summer, trying to perfect a certain skill. You could be dealing with a Virgo, another Taurus, or a Capricorn. Got a lot of Pentacle energy here. Your job is coming up here, Taurus, and how hard you work at that. Now, there is a message here about love. We have the Four of Cups and the Three of Swords. So, you know, this summer is not without separation, loss, and heartbreak for some of you Tauruses out there. There may be certain battles of the heart. You may need to have heart-to-heart conversations with certain people. And you want to be careful not to ignore those emotions of that broken heart. Or you want to be careful not to let broken heart space, not to, basically be careful not to let heartbreak this summer stop you from being emotionally available for whatever this fourth cup is trying to come in here, because you guys are really focused on these threes here, the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups there, and sometimes the Four of Cups is a missed opportunity. Some of you guys may feel a bit guarded this summer, and you may feel a lot of heavy burdens. Some of you are dealing with fire signs, but there's also this new beginning this summer for you Taurus, this leap of faith, and it may be maybe a second opportunity at a happy home or something like that, because I do see the Ten of Cups and the Judgment. So there's emotional fulfillment this summer that is beckoning you. It's being reborn. It's awakening. There's forgiveness here so that you can emotionally fulfill yourself. And again, there is this new beginning, maybe with an Aries for some of you. But this is the 9 and the 10 of Wands, okay? The 9 and the 10 of Wands. So I know that you're burdened, but this summer is an opportunity for you, Taurus, to let down people, places, and things that are heavy, that have burdened you. This is the ending to a burden of battles and a defensive energy. And because of that, that's where this Four of Cups comes in this Three of Swords, okay? So again, I have to say, be very careful of your heart chakra energy, you know, the separation, feeling lost, breakups. You know, there's going to be opportunities coming in after that, but you may still feel a bit guarded. Someone's guarding their heart here this summer. And you know what you want, though, Taurus, so you may take it upon yourself to ignore offers that are not what you want. I mean, I would too if I can see here that someone's been carrying this heavy burden for so long, and after that finally ends, you know, you're going to be a bit cautious of your emotional foundation and space, and you're probably just going to, you know, do what earth signs do, which is channel some of that energy at work. It's very important here that people are working all together. You know, if somebody's working this hard, you want to make sure you're working with other hard workers, whether that be at a job or some kind of plan that you're working on, Taurus, this summer, financial plans, travel plans, I feel. Either way, Taurus, there's a lot of effort here, but the bottom of your deck is the King of Swords, that air energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a strong effect on you this summer. What you say, certain conversations, but I think you're going to be very clear-minded. You may seem a little bit bitchy or asshole-ish or detached. You may take on that energy, and I see that you're doing that this summer for justice. And it's interesting you pulled the Libra card, because that means Libra season is going to be it's a very court-like energy with these two people here. All right, there definitely may be someone out there who has a certain court and stuff like that. But either way, Taurus, you are getting really clear about things, my friend. Really, really clear, because you're ready for justice. You're ready for karma. You're ready for things to balance out from now until Libra season, okay? So hopefully that helps. Let's move to Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Happy solstice, guys. Hope you guys all had happy birthdays. I'm going to miss your season. Gemini season is a lot of things for me, but it's definitely different than Cancer. I don't know if I'm ready for all these emotions to come in. I'm going to miss your guys' mutable selves. It was sad to see the sun move into Cancer from Gemini, but we have this cusp of magic. Okay, so let's see. What's going on for Gemini over the next 3 months? Ooh, we almost had the Sun card, and we have the Ten of Swords too that I picked up. So painful endings, but happiness. We got the Ten of Wands popping out now. But I'm seeing here, Gemini, there will be new beginnings for you. There will be happiness. There'll be light at the end of the tunnel. Painful endings, but endings that lead you to your happiness. I see a lot of 10s. So completions. What's the message for Gemini? Give me one card for the summer solstice message for Gemini. Wow, Gemini, this is really weird. So Wow, some of you might be dealing with a Taurus, because I literally just spoke to Taurus about this message. Like, basically, you guys are receiving, I just shuffled so much, and you guys are receiving the same message that Taurus got, okay? This is justice. So, although it's the same cards as Taurus, it's not the same message, because this is for a different zodiac sign. You guys are going to be feeling this a little bit different, Gemini, especially because you are air signs. So, the underlying energy is speaking to me differently than what it spoke to Taurus. Yeah, Justice and the King of Swords, same message as Taurus. If you guys are dealing with Taurus, you really want to watch that message for them, because you guys are, for some reason, on the same wavelength. So, similar that I said to Taurus, this summer, the next 3 months is going to be about getting to a more balanced state of mind, a more fair and harmonious place. Now, this is very karmic, so karma is coming in as well. Pretty hot for Taurus and Gemini for some reason. This might be about marriage or divorce, or you know, the equal give and take I'm hearing. It might be about some sort of judge or lawyer, but I think it's about a balanced mentality, you know, mastering your own mind, and definitely fairness. Like I said to Taurus, it's about emotional balance, physical balance, mental balance, spiritual balance, all things. The Justice card is here to harmonize all things. Okay, now, I don't know if any of you guys know any Libra men, because we do have a Libra man showing up strongly for both Taurus and Gemini, but this could easily be you. Whether you're a female or a male, this is a strong masculine air sign, very detached, a bit different than the Queen of Swords. And you guys even have the same message under that. You know, Taurus also had the Eight of Pentacles. So I don't know if Taurus and Gemini are physically, or maybe this is just a metaphor, maybe spiritually you guys are just working together. But you're also, Gemini, definitely working really hard this summer, okay? But you guys have a little bit of a different message than Taurus, because you're getting the Six of Swords. Taurus didn't have that. So Gemini, this summer is also about travel for you, maybe overseas, because we have this boat here. And this Six of Swords, though, it is about travel. It is about leaving things behind this summer. But this is all another sword card for you, Gemini. That's you in tarot. This is about getting to a better place emotionally, okay? Getting to calmer waters, getting away from all that chaos there, and in the future. So this summer is all about reaching those stable waters and that foundation there in the up ahead that you guys see. Okay, there's these people in this boat. There may be some sadness here when it comes to leaving certain things behind this summer, but I do feel like this was causing conflict. You know, we have the Five of Wands here, so there was a little bit of conflict that you guys are moving away from, and I think it's because you stood here for a while. Okay, you were thinking about your future here, Gemini. You're gonna be, I guess, over the summer. You're gonna be thinking about what the most secure thing is. How do I secure this bag? You know, very career-like energy. Yeah, same message as Taurus here. It could be dealing with a Capricorn, because we have the Devil there. All right, which is basically the Lover's card, but it's more of an attachment. But yeah, I don't know if some of you guys work with a Taurus or live with a Taurus, but there is a job that is turning into a career. There's some kind of plan here that turned from temporary to very, very long term. Three of Pentacles moving to the 10. That's quite a jump. To me, that's a job moving into a career. Maybe you have a decision to make between something that works now and something that'll work in the next 10 years. Something really solid, Gemini. Very serious energy over the next 3 months. You know, turning your back away from energy that just seems chaotic and conflicting, and putting your effort into something else. You could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or just money. You know, you guys might be really, really focusing on your stability this summer. You know, this man is always, to me, he seems like an entrepreneur. He's working there alone, you know, trying to perfect something. There's a study energy here, a school energy, and there's definitely the Six of Swords. So you guys could even be moving away from this effort. Okay, leaving certain jobs now to move to something way more serious. But I love that the King of Swords is here for you, especially you, Gemini, because you guys know how to wield that sword as an air sign. You guys know how to use your voice. This is about conversations. There may be certain conversations that take place over the next 3 months that will help with balance. You know, they may be conversations that have to take place legally. There may be things you need to cut out, okay, because you guys are getting quite an air energy here. So you're moving away in the name of your own mental balance. I just keep hearing mental balance for you, Gemini. This summer is very important for you to be clear. Even if you have to move away from emotional and chaotic things, I feel that it may be family members for some of you guys. Some of you may have children or something like that. But yeah, King of Swords energy, mastering your own mind, speaking your truth, Gemini. Clarity in the card that came out was the Justice card. So you guys might even have to talk to certain Libra energy. You know, Libra's another air energy. Maybe Aquarius is important here too, Gemini, but I feel justice, balance, karma this summer. Similar to Taurus, you guys are just ready for the peace. You're ready for everything to be fair and balanced out and harmonious. All right, very diplomatic energy there, Gemini, and I'd be interested in what you guys have to say over the next 3 months in the name of this clarity. Some of you guys are going to speak out and say that you have to move on or leave something behind, and I think travel as well. Some of you may travel in boats, canoes, kayaks. I just see overseas travel, long distance travel. All right, Gemini, happy solstice. Let's see here. All right, the Ten of Cups just popped out, so this could definitely be for you, Cancer. I'm not sure if this is for Gemini. I didn't really focus there. I think this might be for you, Cancer. Happy birthday, by the way. It's so cool that you guys represent this solstice energy. The solstice is represented by the sun moving into your sign, which is actually right on my face right now as I'm talking to you guys. So, Cancer, there may be something here about healing, okay? There may be something here about home. Like, this is a good card. I'm going to shuffle again, but this card came out for a reason, I feel. And it's about emotional fulfillment, emotional completion, so that you can get to the Ace of Cups and feel something new. You know, Cancer, beautiful card. Family, relationships, emotional abundance. I think this is somewhat important for you guys. And also healing that. Okay, we have the High Priestess, so this is definitely your energy, Cancer. The High Priestess. So spiritual healing to emotionally fulfill yourself. But let's go ahead and focus and get you guys a very, very stern, true meaning. We have the Page of Cups. All right, so there may be love here for you, Cancer. You guys are water signs, so this could be a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. This is the Pisces card for me, though, and it's a younger water sign energy. So I think you guys are also going to be feeling this younger water sign energy. This it's almost like after the Fool card, this is my water sign Fool card, and it's also a love message, an expression. We have the Hermit here underneath this. We have the Hierophant and the Temperance. So we got something here with a Virgo and a Sag and Taurus. Possibly we got the same kind of message as Taurus. Some of you could be dealing with Taurus. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. To me, again, that is like planning for the future. You know, everyone working together. Okay, this is like cooperation now for the long run. There's a job here and a career, a home environment, financial fulfillment. We have the Temperance. So yeah, we've got some major arcana showing up here for you guys. If you're not dealing with Sag, the Hierophant, and the Hermit, there may be some reflection here on commitment and tradition. And the Temperance, there may be a commitment here with a Virgo and a Sagittarius, home environment. The Page of Cups to me is also an apology. So some of you guys, there could be certain apologies this summer. Remember, this energy is all about the next 3 months. What is the summer solstice message for Cancer? So Cancer, I've shuffled 3 times for you now, and each time a water card comes out. So that tells me a few things. All right, Cancer, you guys are going to definitely be in your feelings in the summertime. And that makes sense because this whole summer season is kind of represented by you. You know, it's Cancer season. So it's not without emotion. You know, the North Node is in your sign. The Mars is in your sign right now. Mercury's in your sign. And I just think that this is going to be very, very karmic. It's going to have a lot to do with destiny. So the first card you guys got was the Ten of Cups. Then you got the Page of Cups. And now you're getting the Seven of Cups. So a lot of emotion. Even Cancer gets emotionally overwhelmed. Okay, a lot of people assume that water signs, oh, you know, because we cry or whatever, we're sensitive, we got this in the bag. Not true. You know, you guys can get emotionally overwhelmed as well. There's certain options here, Cancer. It's like this is a dream realm, a fantasy, so this might be a very emotionally fantasy time for you guys. A lot of options. One of these options is a younger fire sign that you could possibly get married to. I see Leo here. We have the Four of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Wands. You got a lot of fire now. Okay, so definitely Aries, Leo, Sag, but this is a new beginning, basically. You don't have to be dealing with a fire sign. Some of you are dealing with earth sign women, okay, and some kind of wish fulfillment that helps cure your anxiety this summer and stability, okay? There's a wish here that someone has for stability, a home environment, security, you know, finances, just all of that energy just balancing out. Those of you guys who aren't dealing with fire signs, this is definitely a passionate message that's in this summer. Some of you guys may be proposed to or may propose to someone else. And this is happening pretty fast. With these energies here, the Six and the Eight of Wands, there's going to be pretty fast communication this summer, Cancer, for you. In spite of all these emotions, I know there is an energy here of you being like very emotional, you know, having all these different feelings about lots of different things for the next 3 months. But that doesn't change the fact that there's attention coming in here. There's acknowledgement coming in here. I do feel a financial victory for some of you this summer. All right. You know, admiration, people who admire you. And again, we have the Four of Wands, so wedding energy. There's going to be things to celebrate. And this is all coming in pretty fast. The Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands are both messages. Some of you guys may develop really fast passion for Page of Wands like characters this month. So people who are exciting, people who are ready for a new adventure this summer. They might not be a fire sign, but they've got that excitement. They've got that desire. They've got that passion, and they're ready to create something. There's all those kind of messages. I do feel that there's commitment for some of you guys. Marriage even, moving in with certain people, Cancer. But the card that came out, this was the third card I grabbed for you. And it was interesting that I had to keep shuffling because your energy came out really fast. Right after I talked to Gemini, your guys' energy came out really fast. So, just wanted to close that blind a little bit so that it's not in my face that much, guys. I don't want the glare to be too bad there. But yeah, ouch. Yeah, we're getting lots of water for you, Cancer. You may be moving around a lot since I'm doing that right now as well. Okay, so yeah, Ten of Cups came out, then the Page of Cups, then the Eight of Cups. And I think it's really weird that I had to keep shuffling for you guys. And that may be a metaphor of like a shuffling through emotions this summer. You know, whatever it takes for you guys to kind of choose this passionate new beginning for yourselves. Okay, there's going to be things you have to express. With the Page of Wands and the Seven of Cups, it's like, yeah, one of these options in that cup is the option to start something really new, really passionate, maybe with younger fire signs. This might be a child for some of you. Okay, there's a child here in marriage. There's travel. Some of you guys definitely may travel when it comes to homes. You guys may move, you know, pretty far away. You may have to air travel for homes. You may be visiting, you know, but there's definitely victory. Lots of fire. I mean, literally 4 fire cards at the bottom of your deck to tell me there is a lot of emotion, but there's also passion. So back to this card, you know, this is like being in the dark and having to choose something for yourself. So you may feel a little bit in the dark this summer. There's going to be lots of different emotions, but this is all about just, you know, choosing something for yourself, Cancer, not staying in this illusion for too long. And also, you know, not all of these cups have an emotion that is good. You know, some of these are going to initiate confusion, sadness, anger. You know, this is pretty much all different options that are going to make you feel different ways. So what they say with this card when it comes up is to just choose one. That's all you have to do with the Seven of Cups, is just choose something. That's how you get out of the confusion. This may be love options. These may just be different options, different emotional options. So yeah, I think this is going to be quite a fantasy. There may be certain fantasies. I mean, this is literally a fairy tale fantasy that some of you guys are going to be living in this summer, okay? But for some reason, it's still going to kind of overwhelm you emotionally, which is fine, Cancer. You're a water sign and you're entitled to your emotions. But I want you guys to focus on your birthday for now. You know, the sun is in you. The sun's going to be in your sign for the next month. So yeah, you know, you want to soak that up and enjoy that and celebrate life and your solar return and being on this planet for another year. Happy birthday to you all and happy solstice. Hopefully that message helped, Cancer. A little bit confusing even for me as a reader, okay? So now we're going to move into Leo energy. Hi, Leo. Happy summer solstice. What's the summer solstice message for Leo? Summer solstice message for Leo. Interesting. All right, Leo. The card that we have coming out for you guys is the Chariot, which is a Cancer individual. This might be Cancer season for some of you guys. Others of you, this may be someone with Cancer energy, a sun, moon, or rising. The Chariot card, other than Cancer, it does talk about moving forward. This is a certain car for some of you. Like there might be something that comes up. You guys might be in the car a lot this summer, traveling. The Chariot card is one of the fastest moving cards in tarot, okay? It's very fast, and you can see that there's these figures in front of this Chariot too. So the Chariot, like, sometimes mows people down, runs people, places, and things down that's in their way. It's obstacles. There are obstacles this summer, some that you can see, some that are hidden. Some of them are emotional obstacles or obstacles of love, like you guys might, you know, have feelings for someone who's far away that you have to travel to see this summer or something like that. The bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. So this is a Pisces. We got Pisces and Cancer showing up for you, Leos, or maybe Libra. I called you Libra, Jesus. Leo, there may be a Cancer or a Pisces. Now this Knight of Cups could easily be a Cancer. But it doesn't have to be, guys. For those of you who aren't dealing with Cancer and Pisces, I do want you guys to focus, or just to kind of take note that those signs might be important this summer. But for those of you who aren't dealing with Cancer and Pisces, this is love victory. Okay, there's going to be victory, there's going to be love this summer for you guys. The Knight of Cups is on a quest for love. He's romantic. This is charming. For some of you, this is a Cancer pursuing you this summer, okay? Seriously. And if it's not, then I just feel like someone is traveling for love here. I do see somebody in a car traveling. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Moon. So there's definitely a Pisces here. But they say the Moon is both Pisces and Cancer. Pay attention to the moons this summer, okay? We're going to have a Cancer solar eclipse. You know, so the new moons and the full moons are going to be important over the next 3 months. You know, Leo, you guys are a part of this summer energy. Your season is going to be in a month after Cancer season. I think Cancer season is going to be about love for you. I think it's going to be about romance and moving forward in spite of obstacles of love. If you guys are in a certain romance or something this summer, don't pay any mind to the obstacles, okay? It's about moving forward in spite of that. Still expressing your feelings from miles away, maybe. Now, the Moon, I do see Pisces. I want to say Pisces is here, showed up with the Knight of Cups and the Moon. But the Moon is also things that are hidden, things that are a secret, certain illusions. So there are certain things that you don't see coming, Leo, with the Moon. And it's like surprises that you value. There may be something here that you don't see new coming in. The Ace of Pentacles is a new financial beginning. Okay, I do see someone who has to stand up. There may be certain walking away. There will be certain endings, especially if you're dealing with air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The full moons are really important for you, Leo. The Cancer new moon, the Capricorn full moon, the Leo new moon for sure, and the Aquarius full moon, and then the Virgo new moon and the Pisces full moon. So this might be the Cancer new moon and the Pisces full moon in 3 months. But what I'm seeing here for all of you is that there's just something that you don't know that's coming in for you. There's some kind of new job or new career or new, it's very physical, maybe a new home this summer. But, you know, I like to see this. I like to see this combination because it's okay for the moon to hide things like this. It's good to not see this kind of thing coming because it's going to be a really great and wealthy surprise. It might be a lump sum of money for some of you guys this summer. It just looks like a new physical beginning, maybe with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Ace of Pentacles is right behind the Knight of Cups. So when it comes to love, you know, you're going to have to use your discernment this summer. But when it comes to love, when you're offering this or someone else is offering it, Leo, behind the Knight of Cups is a much more serious energy. So it may look like this Knight of Cups doesn't have much to offer. But behind this Knight is a big pinnacle, big commitment, something very solid and secure and stable. And that might be what you don't see. Especially because we have the 2 Pisces energy. There may be 2 different Pisces. And it's surrounding this Ace of Pentacles, this emotional energy. This may be something you're afraid of. You guys may be afraid this summer to offer a Pisces or a Cancer or a Scorpio or just any charming love offer. You may be afraid of this amount of commitment, which is why you're kind of covering it up with this Knight of Cups, or maybe someone else is doing that to you. But either way, it looks like very cute energy. It looks like somebody's moving forward more victoriously with how they express their emotions, traveling to see a Pisces maybe, or a lover. But I just keep saying Pisces for some of you, so there definitely may be a Pisces involved or a Cancer. I got those 2 signs very importantly. But yeah, Leo, this is about moving forward in a much lighter way, in a more romantic way. Romance, I would be willing to say for all Leos out there, there will be romance this summer. I feel like it might be long distance for most of you, but that doesn't take away from the stability of it, the security of it, the seriousness of it, okay? Okay, Leo, lots of stuff coming in, some of which you don't see, some of which you're afraid of. You may be afraid of a new beginning financially, so a new job or something like that over the summer, but it looks as if it's very good, all right? So hopefully that helped, Leo. Happy summer energy. You guys are ruled by the sun, and the sun is at its most powerful right now, so we're going to be seeing some Leos come out of the woodwork, all right? Okay, let's move to Virgo energy. What is the summer solstice message for Virgo? How's the summer looking for Virgo? Summer solstice energy for Virgo. Alrighty, interesting. So I'm noticing that a lot of us are having messages that are major arcana, and I'll show you here in a moment, Virgo. This is your card. Alrighty, Virgo, you guys have the Death card. So we've got a Scorpio showing up here for some of you guys. So keep an eye out for people with heavy Scorpio energy this month. It is a Scorpio. We have Cancer and Scorpio showing up for you, Virgo, 2 water signs. Virgo, the Death card is an ending. It's transformation. It's rebirth. Okay. So this summer, it has kind of a death energy. It has like, there's going to be a lot of things that are shedding away from your life. Maybe Scorpio energy, but if it's not, this is just about an ending. And the Death card is about new beginnings and endings. Okay. A lot of people are afraid of the Death card, and it's actually one of my favorite cards because it talks about what goes to live on after death. You know, we see death as in the human realm as something that's so scary, but death is not an ending at all. It's actually one of the most beautiful beginnings because this is kind of an afterlife energy. You know, there will be people, there will be places, there will be things that kind of come into an end over the summer in your life. This is a very transforming summer for you, Virgo. Meaning you're going to be shedding a lot of qualities about yourself. You're going to be, this could be a personal rebirth, okay? Scorpio energy, so 8th house energy coming up here for you guys. And then we have the Chariot and we have the Ace of Cups underneath that, all right? So there is new love here for you, Virgo, especially if you're dealing with a Cancer, okay? And if you're not dealing with a Cancer, this is talking about moving forward. Similar to with the message that Leo had, except you're getting a new beginning, Virgo. I know that some of you guys have been in this negative space, okay, but the summer energy is all about releasing what makes you feel suffocated and binded and blindfolded, you know, not really knowing the way out of this energy, you know. And you guys could be dealing with male fire signs. We have Leo here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have 2 aces for you, Virgo. In spite of the negative thoughts that you may have right now or at some point over the next 3 months, there is these new beginnings. Some of you may start new beginnings with fire signs this summer, okay? Or just new passion, you know? So let's take it back to this. This is what your message is, Virgo, the Chariot and the Death card. We have Cancer and Scorpio showing up heavy and hot. So I think Scorpio season, even though that's not in the summer, that's coming up, and the Cancer season just started. So this is either talking about how transforming Cancer season is going to be for you. There will be certain sudden endings and beginnings. Please know that anything that ends this summer is happening so that new things can begin. Like, we have to die in order to move on for certain things, and everything knows death. Everything in this physical realm will know death eventually. So I can't say it enough how transforming this is going to be. I feel like there's going to be a sunrise in your life. The bottom of your deck is the Chariot and the Ace of Cups. New love with a Cancer, maybe. This may be a new child that some of you guys find out about. Some of you may have a Cancer child. But this looks like new love and victory for me. This is your message here. Some of you may have new love with a Scorpio, a Cancer. But this is really lovely, Virgo. New emotions that you're moving forward feeling, right? And this is going from being so trapped in your head that you don't even know how to express your emotions to just kind of letting it out. This is healing energy as well. And I think it's going to come in the form of new love, all right? I really do. Your obstacle with this Chariot card, there's always an obstacle to consider when it comes to the victory that this Chariot card represents. There may be a car here. There may be an ending with a car for some of you, or a new beginning with a car. But what I'm really getting for all of you is that this is about, you know, not letting what ends this summer keep you from moving forward, because you're going to be able to see some of this, and some of it's going to be hidden from you. That's what this means here to me. This Chariot is all about moving forward in spite of what you think is in your way. We've got some light and dark energy here. So yeah, not allowing endings to get in your way of moving forward, especially when it comes to new beginnings. For some of you, this is a relationship that ends, and a new, beautiful relationship that starts this summer, okay? A lot better. You're going to be able to move forward a lot faster and easier with this energy here. And I'm definitely seeing some of you guys move forward with new feelings, new love for yourself, for others, child energy. Just this Ace of Cups is just really beautiful to me right now, especially because right underneath it is this 8 of Swords. Okay, so this is new love coming to a person who has felt trapped and in prison for so long. You know, had no idea how to get out of that. And then boom, this new beginning just starts. It's beautiful, it's healing, and you're able to move forward after this ending. Cancer season is going to be very transforming for you guys, and so are the next 3 months. So Virgo, I'm so happy to give you that message. And you know, just go with it. You know, whatever has an expiration date this summer is like an expiration date for you guys, because there's just certain things in your life that are old, and you know how it is. You know, it's time for the new. All right, so that's what my message is for you, Virgo. Happy summer solstice. And now we're gonna move into Libra energy. Now we have the Hanged Man popping out for you, Libra. We have 2 5s popping out for you, Libra. I'm gonna reshuffle, but some of you guys need to hear this message. Like, some of you, yeah, there may be some left out in the cold energy, Libra. Some of you guys are going to be going through conflict. I see this mostly centered around finances. Maybe, you know, some of you might be dealing with something that needs to change about how hard someone works in a situation, because in this case, someone's working really hard to work against people, and they're still feeling left out in the cold. But we have Neptune retrograde here for you, Libra. Okay, Pisces is your 6th house, so this is about you sacrificing something, seeing something differently, you know, becoming enlightened about this energy. And it's really interesting reading for you, Libra. We have the King of fucking Swords. I guess this is you, Libra. I want to mention you showed up for Taurus and Gemini's reading, so you might want to just watch those readings, because your energy was the King of Swords. They both got the Justice card, so you're definitely coming out in other people's readings, Libra. And I think this is really important for you because Cancer does square you, you know, and you represent the fall equinox, and I'm reading for basically the next 3 months. So Libra, this is going to be a message for you that has something to do with all the months before your birthday. Like, so I want to get you guys a message about this summer. All that still mattered for someone, but I just want to shuffle and get a more clear message, honestly. But because this is really important for you. All right, Cancer season is going to really start some stuff. You guys have the North Node squaring you. All right, so your destiny has everything to do with compromise right now, Libra. What is the summer solstice message for Libra? I just almost saw the Ace of Pentacles. So new beginnings, Libra. Let those old jobs die. There's going to be finances coming to you guys as well. And I just almost got the Hanged Man again. So Pisces energy, Neptune retrograde, enlightenment, sacrifice, stagnance. What's the summer solstice message for Libra? All right, Libra. So this 5 of Pentacles must have been really important because it's coming back out. So I do have to say, even though the sun is out in its summertime, the Libras that I'm reading for are going to still feel a bit left out in the cold, especially when it comes to a job or a money situation. It could be love too, you know, homelessness. This is usually just a fear, Libra. This is usually just a fear of conflict. It's usually just a fear that someone's going to be homeless, or it's what we feel when we get left out in the cold. So you might need to ask for help this summer, Libra, especially if you're dealing with financial stuff. If you're dealing with stuff in your home, you know, you may need to ask for help, because you're not alone in this card. There is someone there, but they're very wounded. They're almost seeking sanctuary. You know, there may be a sanctuary kind of energy that you have to claim this summer. Some of you guys are going to be feeling left out in the cold, but don't lose hope, Libra. We have the Star card. Okay, we have an Aquarius showing up here for you guys. This Aquarius may or may not have something to do with this left out in the cold energy or this financial conflict. But just to keep it general for all of you to resonate with this, I just feel like this is about you keeping hope and faith. This is about your destiny, Libra, doing something that's more aligned with your destiny, something that, you know, this is the ending to a job or poverty or homelessness. This might be a home that just uninspired you. You know, and if you're in home environments or jobs or situations, relationships that uninspire you, be your own inspiration this summer, Libra. Do things that restore your hope. Do things that lead you down the path of renewal. Now, to go even further into your reading, we have the 2 of Cups. So this is about reconciliation this summer. Just like Aries, your opposite sign, you are on a soulmate vibration. This is the soulmate card. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, an Aquarius. You can be dealing with anyone, Libra. But this is about intertwining with a person emotionally. And I do want to mention here that this could also be a choice. You guys might have to make a choice between a person, place, or thing. 2 people, places, or things. So yeah, you know, there may be some kind of relationship. It could be a friendship, but this is usually romance. This may be a relationship that comes in and inspires you. Okay, it may restore hope and faith. You may have certain financial choices. If you're in a relationship this summer, Libra, it's very important that you guys are both keeping faith during times of emotional or financial despair, because that's what usually breaks people up anyway, is when, you know, bills and money, you know, be very careful not to, because relationships are much bigger than that. And listen to me talking to you about relationships, Libra, when that's what you rule in astrology. Okay, that'd be like someone talking to Pisces about dreams. And so I do want to leave most of that up for your interpretation, but you guys know that you know, you're ruled by Venus. There's a reason Venus rules love and money, because they kind of go hand in hand. Okay, so this might be a situation where you feel left out in the cold, or where two people feel left out in the cold and they want to come back together. But the card that keeps sticking out to me is that star, you know, some kind of wish that you have for this union, maybe, Libra. All right. We have the Six of Pentacles underneath that and the Seven of Swords. So, you know, you're going to be walking away from lies, deception. You're going to be walking away from people who take from you, steal from you, try to get away with something, have hidden agendas. I think some of you guys, there is some deception and someone who's wearing a false mask when it comes to the money they give you, or something like that. I don't like this. I've never seen this card combination together, but I'm not a huge fan of it, because this is a blatant message for someone out there who's in a relationship this summer, and someone takes more than they give, honey. All right, the Six of Pentacles is all about balance. I always mention Libra when I pull this card, because you can see, so Libra, that's probably you in the red right there in the middle of these other two people who have their hand out. You know what I mean? I think you're going to be in the middle of two people placing their things, and you're going to be walking away from things that don't balance you. You know, giving way too much and not getting enough in return. You know, that's not something that's healthy for a Libra. Libras represent harmony and balance. How are you going to balance this here if your hand is always, you know, giving this person something and they may give you crumbs in return? You know, I always see that there in that card, that there's crumbs being given to a certain person. This is a beggar card, a charity card. But yeah, I think you guys are going to be walking away. Okay, you're going to be really focused on fulfillment in a home environment, at a job, your career. And again, this is, you want to pay attention to people who deceive you. This could just be a job. You guys are going to know who this is. You know, Libras, you guys are ruled by Venus. You know about money and balance, harmony, that charming energy. This is about, you know, coming together, possibly with a different person who doesn't take as much from you, who doesn't contribute to your financial debt. You know, it's just really important that your relationships are on a truthful vibration of equal give and take and harmony, shared emotions. That might be why you have a choice. You guys might have a choice between what it is that you're giving. You know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing in this message. But the card that came out, the two cards that came out, I should say, you guys got two, the Five of Pentacles and the Star. Make sure that you stay hopeful this summer, Libra. No matter how cold you feel, get outside and let the sun remind you of the warmth that's actually here. Because I feel you. You know, sometimes when I get sad or when something bad is happening, I get so stressed. I literally feel cold no matter how hot it is, and that's an energy. So this is about letting hope inspire you back to the warmth, to the sun. Because the Five of Pentacles is not a good card that I like to pull for anybody for the summer energy. You know, this is more like that winter energy, which is even more symbolic because, you know, you represent the fall coming in, that colder energy. But basically, this is a message about staying inspired while cold, while worried when it comes to financial conflict. You know, healing that, following your destiny no matter how much money you do or don't have, Libra, and making the choice. Okay, making an emotional choice. So that is my message for you guys until your birthday season, all right? It looks like there will be some conflict, especially because this card came out twice. I just think I'm reading for a group of Libras who are dealing with financial conflict in relationships this summer. But keep in mind that this is a really good card that came out with that, okay? The universe had this card come out for a reason. There may be an Aquarius that can help. You may have Aquarius energy, but this is about staying inspired, hopeful, healing energy, your wishes, your destiny, Libra. That is going to shine way brighter than what this despair is, okay? So make that choice, Libra. You have a choice between feeling like you don't have enough and feeling like you literally have the stars. That's the choice, okay? So happy solstice, Libra. Hopefully that helps. Let's move into Scorpio energy. What is the summer solstice message for Scorpio? What is the summer solstice message for Scorpio? Now, Scorpio, you showed up for the Virgo reading, so you might want to watch that. Your card came out for the Virgo. You guys could be dealing with a Virgo. And we just had a card shoot out. All right, Scorpio. And the card we have for you now, this is about the next 3 months, okay? This is about the summer energy and what's coming in. And we have the Knight of Wands, passionate messages, very quick energy. This is one of the fastest moving knights in the deck, okay? There's the Knight of Swords, and then there's the Knight of Wands. And I'm not sure who moves faster, but this is some fast passion coming in over the next 3 months. It's a Sagittarius for me. It doesn't have to be, it could easily be an Aries or a Leo, but it could easily be anybody. This could be you, Scorpio. You could definitely be a Knight of Wands, especially if this summer really sparks passion in you. I do want to mention here the notorious thing that gets mentioned about this poor Sagittarius individual. It's this passionate energy that's mutable, alright? Sagittarius full moon probably really affected you guys, but I'm gonna be real, this is like the fuck boy card, alright? Because the Knight of Wands is like passionate about one person 1 minute, and then passionate about another the next minute. You know, he comes just as fast as he goes just as fast as he comes. That's what I've been saying about this card lately. So there may be an individual or you, Scorpio. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. Some of you, this is you. Some of you, it's a person outside of yourself. But either way, this is a very flighty energy. It's not that it's not fun, because that's what it is the Knight of Wands is all about the next quick adventure. And when things get boring, he's like, you know what I mean? So it might be someone in your life who's in your life and it's really passionate this summer when they're in your life, but they may leave, you know what I mean, and then come back. And I don't know how you guys feel about that. But the underlying energy, wow, Scorpio, we have the Lovers. So this is Gemini. It's interesting, you're getting Gemini and Sag, which are opposite signs, okay? But what I'm seeing here is someone who might be at a distance, and it might not be a physical distance this summer, and it doesn't matter, because passion, when you have passion for a person or attraction, it really doesn't matter what this mountain is in between you. Now, passionate communication is a thing. You guys are going to get, you may be giving or getting this. It's just it's a kind of energy that's present. Very passionate union, passionate messages. This is divine. Some of you guys are going to be connecting with a soulmate or a twin flame. And you know, I feel both. Some of you Scorpios are on a twin flame soulmate journey. This may be a lover from the past that comes back into your life passionately all of a sudden, really quick. You know, summer has that effect on people, doesn't it? You know, it really does. Just like the winter. The winter has effect on people. All the seasons do. But summer is when people are ready to get out, where we're able to express ourselves more when we dress. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you live where I live, where we go through a cold-ass winter. Cold-ass winter, and then spring is like whatever, and then summer finally comes where you can go outside and barbecue. So needless to say, there's going to be passionate messages flowing through the air. There's going to be people coming back from your past, Scorpio. This may be someone new that you guys meet over the summer, but they're going to feel like they're from your past because they may be from a past life. You may have a soul contract with them. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It could be an Aquarius. It could be a Leo. But yeah, you guys got a soul connection here. Alright, now the Queen of Pentacles is just a woman of stability. That's what you're going to be probably focused on. Now we do have an Aquarius here, a pretty stable Aquarius woman for some of you guys, but also choices, because the destiny of your love life is coming up here. There's going to be choices in your relationships, whether you're single or not, choices between two people maybe, and it has something to do with what you're wishing for as far as stability. Stable people, committed people, secure people, but honey, we got people coming back from your past. Now, some of you may have children with this person, or they may have been from your childhood. You know, you might have known them when you were younger. But yeah, this is, and you know, the Lovers card also talks about a choice too. So you got the Two of Cups and the Lovers. That tells me that some of you are definitely going to be at a crossroads, and you just want to follow your heart. You want to follow your destiny. If you got hard choices to make this summer, Scorpio, it's about the strong emotional connection you feel with someone. That's going to inspire you to be more secure and stable, and it might be with someone from your past. I think some of you may have to choose between, you know, someone new and someone from your past that you have an emotional connection with, and that might be because of this person, place, or thing, this new passion, whatever this is, Scorpio, the Knight of Wands. So basically this summer is going to be very quick. You guys this is a very quick relationship. I'm going to show you this too. I think this is someone from your past that you never stopped being connected with, that's passionately right back in your life this summer. Like, this comes really quickly. It's like, I don't know if this is a past life or literally from your guys' past. It might be children. You may have children with this person. Okay, Scorpio, but wow, yeah, I'm saying that this is going to be a very nice, it's kind of like Aries. This might be an Aries here for some of you, because Aries received this card. All right. So maybe you have a choice to make between someone who's in and out of your life that you have children with or something like that, Scorpio. Or maybe they're from your past and they're like, all of a sudden your past is going to be your present. And you're like, okay, but what about the future though? Like, are you sure? Are you secure? Are you stable? Are you real this time? Because with this person, I just keep feeling like this, that you don't like how in and out they're going to be. But you can't ignore this connection. It's so familiar that you're so comfortable with them. You're like a child with them. So you've got a choice to make, Scorpio, about love from the past, emotion from the past. It might be places from the past. If this isn't love, I mean, for some of you, for most of you, for the majority of you, this is love if I've ever seen it. Like, you can't ignore it. But I do want to say that this could definitely be a collaboration. The Lover's card is just about something that you love. It could even be yourself. We got Gemini here. We've got a Gemini child or a Gemini from the past, or this is a twin flame that is very familiar to you when it comes to energy. But who is this? Is this just the passionate message? Is this a Sagittarius? A fire sign maybe that comes in pretty fast for some of you? You know, I'm predicting really fast love, Scorpio, that feels very familiar to you. It's a soulmate, but it's also a twin flame. You may have to choose between a twin flame and a soulmate, which is basically someone who... A soulmate is someone you knew in a past life. You could have been friends, you could have been siblings, they could have been your pet, but they're familiar for a reason. They could have been your next door neighbor. A twin flame is someone who is the perfect mirror for you. So it depends on the path that you've chosen. If you chose a nostalgic path, if you have karma still unfulfilled with certain people, certain love interests, it's just going to depend. You know, when it comes to that choice between a soulmate and a twin flame. Do you want to be mirrored so that you can challenge and go through the dark night of the soul and all that? Or do you want to be with someone who's nostalgic emotionally? As a water sign, I'm leaning more towards the fact that you guys are going to want to go back to something that's familiar emotionally. That's completely up to you guys. But you definitely have love, you have choices, and you have passionate messages coming in, Scorpio. Very, very quickly. In and out energy. So it's up to you, but happy summer, guys. Looks like it's going to be something for Scorpios. Alright. And as I'm talking to Scorpio, the Death card just wants to come out and be funny. Okay, I don't know if this is for you, Sagittarius, but I literally just talked to Scorpio, and I don't know if there's any Scorpio still listening. So I'm going to kind of talk about this for both you and Scorpio, but I do feel like this is for you, Scorpio. So I guess, I don't know, it might be for you too, Sag, but Scorpio, there's something here, guys. Okay, with the Ten of Cups, these cards just flew out after I talked to Scorpio. It's like an additional message. Like, there may be endings and beginnings, but this looks like more of a transformation of emotional fulfillment. Like, emotional fulfillment is going to be the beginning that really does transform you guys once and for all. This summer, there may be home environments or family. There may be new children coming in. Because just like Virgo, you guys have the Ace of Cups. So this is for you, Scorpio. Yeah, this is still the Scorpio message. But some of you are dealing with Sag. That's what it is. Because we have the Knight of Wands in the Ace of Cups. Okay? So that Knight of Wands that came out for the Scorpio reading actually does have feelings. Because now we have the, same message for Scorpio. Just a little bit more now. So Scorpio, if you're still listening, we have the Death card. Okay? You're going to be, your emotional fulfillment and abundance is going to transform you. It's going to be the happily ever after. You know, and happily ever afters are endings. This is like your perfect happily ever after. Some of you guys got kids and it's like a new home environment. Others of you guys, it's just like someone makes you feel like a kid, okay? Because we have the Six of Cups still here. Again, new love from that past, okay? There may be a choice between someone you knew and someone new coming in. Or maybe this is the same person, but I have new love here. Especially with a Sag or a Gemini. And it's from the past, Scorpio. So yeah, now Spirit wanted to tell you this. So there's going to be endings and beginnings. You literally have the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups. That's an ending and a beginning. After the Ten of Cups, we go right back to the Ace. There is no 11 of Cups in tarot. So Scorpio, this is about emotional fulfillment, endings and beginnings. I love this for you guys. The Death card is an ending and beginning. The Ten of Cups is an ending. Something's going to complete you. Something is coming to the fulfillment. And that's when you're the closest to a new beginning. New love coming in. Scorpio, for sure. And that passionate Knight of Wands was hooked to the Ace of Cups. So they do have feels. That's probably why they're in and out. Because trust me, it's something when you develop feelings for a Scorpio, okay? You guys instantly transform people with your emotions. So yeah, this looks like this summer is going to be like the happy ending, but also a beginning. Like, all I can say is happily ever after. Alright, now let's move into Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius. Hey guys, happy summer solstice. Your full moon was crazy as fuck. Alright, Sag, I guess this is your message. I may shuffle again because that felt really strange, but I'm just going to go with it. So this is a message about the next 3 months until the fall equinox, okay? This is like the summer energy for you guys. Sagittarius, you guys are going to be juggling a lot. Could be juggling 2 people, could be juggling 2 things. This is a job for some of you. Some of you guys got 2 different ways of making money this summer. You know, it's all about financial balance. The 2 of Pentacles is about balance financially, but it's the stressed out card. Some of you guys are going to be stressed out financially this summer because of the choices. This is usually some kind of choice. You could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we have Leo showing up here for you. Okay, we have Leo for some of you guys. But now that I see the card under strength, when these 2 cards come out together, this is about perseverance. These cards are both about strength. Both of these cards show someone with a lot of strength to continue fighting these battles, these battles, these battles. There may be battles with Leo energy. There may be battles with Aries or other Sag. You know, Sag, it is a strength card. I'm telling you, you can look up the strength card. It talks about perseverance. You can look up the 9 of Wands. It talks about perseverance. And both of these are courageous cards. So this is the strength to continue on this summer. All right, the strength to continue with a fight, like the final battle. Now, Leo season may be important for you guys, because if this is not a Leo, you know, now somebody here, my thoughts are kind of interrupting themselves because I'm reading for a mutable sign. But, yeah, somebody here, it's going to take a lot of strength for you not to defend something anymore. Someone here is really defensive, and it might be because of a separation this summer. It might be because of a heartbreak or betrayal or something, because I do see the 3 of Swords here. You guys might be separating with Leo, or maybe it's just going to take strength to let the fucking wall down around your heart, Sagittarius. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, this is literally a wall that someone has built. Come on now, can't you see that too? This is literally a wall that someone's defending their heart. And it's like so sad when people do that, because my tarot is like exposing somebody right now. Like, this person is just heartbroken. That's why they're an asshole. That's why and I don't know if it's you, Sag. I'm just reading the cards. Like, somebody here is defending their heart because of it got broke. You know what I mean? Like, you're just wondering, when's the next heartbreak? You can see how this guy here is literally looking at this 3 of Swords. Like, okay, I'm not going to let down my wall because it's just another, like, that is a Sagittarius secret. And I don't mean to, like, out you guys like that, but that's exactly why you keep it moving passionately. That's why you always have side chicks or, like, just an abundance of passion waiting for you, because you guys know, you know what I mean? You're ruled by Jupiter, so you have knowledge of certain shit. But not to get all personal, I just think someone here is guarding their heart this summer because of certain heartbreak, betrayal, and anything can break your heart. I think some of this is family shit for some of y'all. Like, it doesn't have to be a breakup romantically. You just want to look to your own heartbreak. If you're heartbroken this summer, Sag, if you're dealing with separation anxiety, I hear, and separation anxiety, it's contributing to this wall. But, you know, I got to bring it back to the message that really meant something to me, which is the fact that you guys are hella strong this summer. Like, there's nothing you're not going to be able to do, Sagittarius. Like, you got the Strength card and the 9 of Wands. Like, regardless, I had to be a Pisces for a minute and also talk about the wall built up of your heart. Like, some of y'all are not opening your heart. You're still, and I know why, because, you know, of past betrayal and shit, you know? Especially if you guys feel this during the summer. This might be something that's already happened. It might be from your past or, you know, from your childhood even. I just see with this card combination, someone is protecting their heart, but they're doing it so that, because it makes them feel stronger and less vulnerable. Even beyond the 3 of Swords, we have the 7 of Wands. We have the 7 of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. So yeah, there will be deception that you're walking away from, kind of like Libra. And it's also that you can speak your truth. Like, no one is going to be able to take this truth away from you, because you guys are going to start standing up. I mean, Sag is really hella intimidating when they do this kind of shit. When they stand up with that fiery energy, it makes a lot of other people back down sometimes, because, you know, you guys are real mutable with it. So you guys are going to be standing up and defending yourself when it comes to, like, this deception, this separation, this heartbreak. And I think it's all going to make you stronger this summer, okay? It's all going to make you guys stronger so that you can, this got you ready for something that's coming, okay? Something that's in the woodworks over the next 4 or 5 months, I feel, you know what I mean? But again, I just feel strength. And, you know, the card that came out, we're not talking much about it, but it's this 2 of Pentacles. Like, maybe you guys are juggling, do I let my guard down? Do I not? There may even be an element of forgiveness here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's the strongest thing for me to do this summer? You guys are going to want to contribute to your strength. Now, what I was going to say before all that crazy Pisces stuff is that some of you guys need to you guys need tamed. You know, Sagittarius, I know this is Leo energy, but Sag is also one of those signs that need tame. This is a temper. Like, someone might have a temper. They might be really defensive and really quickly upset. And the Strength card is a woman there that's taming that kind of lion. Like, this is taming that inner beast, not letting that inner beast out of heartbreak when you go through breakups and stuff. Have you ever seen an upset Sagittarius? Like, whew. You know, so yeah, this may be something you're juggling. You may have to choose between letting a guard down and, you know, forgiving someone. I just think all that stuff we just talked about might be contributing to this juggle. It definitely might be in Leo season. Tell me more about this Two of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for the summer solstice for Sagittarius energy? Like, tell me more about that. What's going on for Sag this summer? You guys are obviously juggling a lot. Family, home life, relationship stuff, work. Yeah, this is definitely about that. You could be dealing with a Libra now that I talk. Oh, God. As soon as I say that, I see the Justice card. So, yeah. Some of you are definitely dealing with Libra or legal situations this summer. Okay? Because Libra, I just did their reading a couple signs ago. They had the Five of Pentacles, too. So, you got the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, Sagittarius. You're literally juggling, you know, one minute you are sitting good, you got the money, you know what I mean? And then the next minute you feel broke as a joke. Like, this is someone who definitely is juggling a lot to avoid feeling homeless, to avoid feeling, I see a cat. Some of you are definitely dealing with Leos, or maybe you have cats, I don't know. But anyways, that was a distraction. This is telling me that someone is stressed out about the not having enough money this summer. Okay, very, very stressed out about a home environment or rent. You know what I'm saying? This is homelessness energy. You may need to ask for help, Sagittarius, if you guys are really this stressed out, because you're not alone here. You know, this is that left out in the cold energy. Some of you guys feel left out in the cold. You feel left juggling everything. Like, how am I supposed to juggle all this? You know? And it's like really stressful. This is conflict. Something needs to change this summer about finances. Okay, because I know you're a fire sign, but you still have emotions, and this is taking an emotional toll. You guys may have a choice to quit a job here. This may be the loss of a job this summer, the loss of a home, or if not that, this is about juggling financial conflict, although something needs to change to where just not one person is juggling this. And I do keep feeling a choice. Some of you guys have legal stuff this summer too, so you're like, fuck. You know, because the Justice card is underneath here. You guys may have specific Libras that are your friends, because we have the Three of Cups, the King of Pentacles. So, yeah, y'all are trying to be very stable. You could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. And we have Jupiter. This is Jupiter. Jupiter is retrograde. Could be dealing with a Leo, an Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. But this is Jupiter, and this is our ruling planet, Sagittarius. So, aside from all that juggling and things that need balance financially, we do have Jupiter coming in here for you to change your destiny. There is new love. You know, someone has been keeping an eye on you, or they will be keeping an eye on you this summer, Sagittarius, and they're linked to your destiny, your fate, your fortune. This is love and fortune and truth. Someone who's been spying on you, you've been spying on them. But here's that same ace. It could be a Pisces for some of you, all right, or a Virgo. But this is a missed opportunity this summer with love. I think you guys it's going to be up to you, okay, whether, because there's going to be people that come in, Sagittarius, and you may not want that option. It's someone who's been keeping an eye on you, though, that's going to move forward towards you this summer. But this is either a missed opportunity or someone's just bored emotionally. And, you know, there is love coming, though. It is new love. We have the Ace of Cups and the Four of Cups. I'll show you in these cards. Both of these hands this is the same cup. Could be an air sign, a younger Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for some of you, or a Pisces. But there is missed opportunities. You know, there might be truth that comes in that kind of makes you a little emotionally unavailable. But there is this new love, and this is coming in attached to Jupiter. So love is going to expand this summer for you, Sag. It might be new kids or self-love, okay? There is financial victory here as well, or just, I guess, fortune, good fortune. And again, you guys might be celebrating some kind of win in court this summer, or just some kind of justice that comes back to you in the name of fairness and harmony. But we have Libra here, and I knew you guys were dealing with a Libra. Okay, I think some of you guys, this may be, you know, it might be family stuff, home stuff that involves court this summer. You know, you guys might have to involve, like, the law, the authorities, when it comes to juggling. Like, I do feel that, and I feel like this is your reading, Sag, so you might have to take someone to court, or there just might be some conversations that need to take place about how this could be a little bit more fair, because someone feels a little left out in the cold here, juggling all this on their own. Keep in mind, Sag, we do have justice here for you. So this summer, it's similar to Taurus and Gemini, where they have justice. Like this summer is very karmic apparently, because the justice card keeps coming out for people. So just remember that when it comes to what you're juggling over the next 3 months financially. Like it's all karmic. It's all because of your fortune and, you know, Jupiter going retrograde and actually going back direct around September, I think, or maybe November. But yeah, I just love that the Justice card is here. And we have the Three of Cups under that to let us know that there is a message here about you guys going out and celebrating some kind of win, some kind of legality, you know, something that is fair and harmonious. And you could be going out and having drinks with a Libra person. I don't know, Sag. I just think it's really important that everything's fair this summer, similar to Taurus and Gemini, especially those of you guys who feel like you're juggling, okay? And I just revealed this. These two cards just came out. All right, this could easily be you, Sagittarius, whether you're a female or a male. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So, you know, you got to take action. Some of you guys are waiting on action when it comes to financial conflict, because there's something you need coming in this summer, too. There's new financial beginnings. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're juggling old and new. Because some of you have choices to make financially this summer, okay, over the next 3 months. You know, that's the card that came out. So you're going to be juggling, all right? I can tell you one thing, Sagittarius, you won't be bored. You might be bored emotionally, but you won't be bored because you'll be very busy juggling all this real financial stuff, all right? Okay, ooh. I think that was for Sag. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, that's what you're fighting for this new beginning financially. Let's move to Capricorn energy. Capricorn. Happy summer solstice, guys. I'm going to shuffle again. Some of you could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. This is a message about the next 3 months, guys. That message came out kind of quick, but someone may need to hear it here. Like, I don't know if things are going to be moving. You guys might want to move pretty fast this summer. You guys are earth signs, and the weather really does contribute to what you guys do. I feel that this is a Gemini, and it may be an ending link to that. We have the Ten of Swords. So there may be endings this summer, Capricorn. There may be regret. You know, this is the second time I've pulled this message for you guys, Capricorn. The regret of carrying something around, you know, regretting these burdens, you know. But we have the Sun here. You could be dealing with a Leo. You guys may have choices to make when it comes to your happiness this summer, but these cards flew out when I mentioned your name. So I don't know if there's going to be something that is said. You guys might just want to move quickly, like after an ending. You see how the Knight of Swords is running away from the Ten of Swords? You guys are running away from feeling like this guy, feeling betrayed, feeling backstabbed, the endings, okay? Let's get into it and see what the message is for you, Capricorn. I just think there may be endings that you want to rush away from this summer. Like if it's over, it's over. Let me just be on to the next fact, the next thought, the next truth. Because you guys are not going to sit there and feel that low for long this summer. No. What's the summer solstice message for Capricorn? What in the fuck is going on? Capricorn, we have the Justice card. Okay, this has showed up for Sag. This showed up for Taurus. This showed up for Gemini. This is a very karmic summer. And I think it's because the North Node is in Cancer. I think it's because of the eclipses and stuff like that. But wow, you know, this is about karma for you mostly. I don't know if you guys know a Libra or not, but we have Libra showing up here. Maybe this is about the fall. You know, maybe we're just skipping the summer and moving right into the fall, but I don't feel that as much as I feel some other things coming up here. This is similar to the message of Gemini and Taurus. You're really focused on balance this summer, Capricorn. You're really focused on harmony and peace, you know, fairness. This may involve the law. It may involve court. It may involve marriage. It may involve divorce. This is like a lawyer, a judge energy, okay? But I feel like this is karma, especially for you guys because you're ruled by Saturn. This is one of those karmic cards, and I know it's for you because we have the King of Pentacles, which is my Capricorn man. Some of you may be women, but we have like you're going to be very masculine, whether I'm speaking to men or women right now, Capricorn. This is about your security. This is your message for the next 3 months, okay? And until the fall equinox. This is about financial balance, okay? Some of you guys may have to involve the court when it comes to this ability. Like, this is such a Capricorn vibe to me. You know, putting your foot down financially. This is a king, being the king of your own wallet. The King of Pentacles is a very secure person. He works a lot. He sometimes is a boss or a manager, but he's very financially secure. and very focused, okay? Like, this is literally harmony when it comes to all the things that you represent, Capricorn. It might be a home environment or a job, a career. Now, we have the Wheel of Fortune under that and the Ten of Swords again. Some of you might be dealing with Sag energy. We have the Knight of Wands here, or maybe Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We got some kings. King of Cups, King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. You don't have the King of Wands showing up here. So I sense Taurus, I sense Aquarius, and Scorpio, but it could also be a Cancer, a Libra, a Capricorn energy. It's just, this is what I'm getting. It doesn't matter if you're a male or female, there's a king energy. And there's just some kind of stereotype here where I think kings and queens both have equal amount of authority, but when you get kings like that, like you're the king. You know what I mean? There will be endings this summer, Capricorn, that are linked to your destiny. They're linked to your fortune. This is the ending to a painful situation so that the light of your destiny can finally come in. So there will be that this summer, and it might be in the name of your stability, because I see you guys really wanting to get really secure, possibly even saving money or making financial investments. Like, this is very strong earth energy, especially if you're dealing with earth sign men or men with a lot of money. You know, I do feel that there's a man here with money, stability, home environments, but the card that came out was Justice. So with these two cards, this is what I have for you. There will be endings. I keep seeing this Ten of Swords. You're gonna have to let things in that are not contributing to your financial balance. Okay, this is all about independence and security, stability, commitments, I'm hearing. Okay, now I don't know if there's someone here who's married to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or where this is just a more financially balanced situation in a marriage or a commitment. Again, I am feeling that some of you may have to involve the courts when it comes to money. It might just be legal money or karmic money coming to you, Capricorn. But yeah, this is about a much more stable beginning of truth when it comes to the pinnacle that you're holding. You know, that King of Pentacles, he's not only holding money, he's holding something that he values, something he considers worth it, you know, and I feel like there's just some karma here. And I feel like it's going to be in your benefit, Capricorn, because you're going to be sitting pretty secure with your own, you know, foundation, your own secure foundation, and you're going to be feeling pretty balanced, okay? I actually like this message, Capricorn. I mean, we have the Ten of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, so there's going to be endings that are destined, endings that are that have to do with your fortune. We literally have Jupiter and Sagittarius here, okay? So there's something about that planet transit that is linked to these endings, okay? King of Swords, King of Cups, Page of Swords. There's a lot here about your clarity. Okay, let's see if there's anything else for you, Capricorn. Any other messages for Capricorn for the summer solstice? Why is the Justice and the King of Pentacles here? We have the Three of Cups. So yeah, this is not a concern for you because you're going to be celebrating this summer. You're going to be celebrating a more balanced sensation of financial security, Capricorn. That would make any earth sign happy. Okay, you guys may be going out and celebrating a win in court financially over the next 3 months. We have the Two of Cups. Okay, there is a love message showing up now, especially if you're dating air sign women, okay, or men, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may need to travel for this clarity and love. You may be dealing with a Leo. I have the Strength card here now, and still the Wheel of Fortune. Still Jupiter and Sagittarius contributing to your strength. Leo, maybe. We have Leo here as well. Like, somebody here needs clarity over the next 3 months in this relationship, this soulmate. This might be getting back with a person, Capricorn. These are two people communicating this summer that may have to travel to communicate. Okay, but the real message here is literally celebrating your wins, celebrating your karma and your balance financially. I love it. Balanced security is what you guys are going to want to obtain over the next 3 months in this summer. Probably working really hard. King of Pentacles is a hard worker. You're going to be working really hard at this Justice financially, okay? So hopefully that helped, Capricorn. Happy summer. Looks really secure for you. Now let's move into the Aquarius message for the summer solstice. What's the Aquarius message for the summer solstice? Okay, we have a card coming out here, Aquarius. Alright, Nine of Pentacles. Got some single Aquariuses watching. You guys may, over the next 3 months, you guys may be really focused on your financial abundance, alright? The Nine of Pentacles is very close to the Ten of Pentacles, which is financial fulfillment. But this card always reminds me of, you know, someone who's single or at least independent financially. You know, there's this garden of abundance that someone is growing. The bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man, telling me that you're going to be enlightened about how you can further be self-sufficient this summer, Aquarius. There may be certain sacrifices that you make in the name of standing here this secure on your own. Some of you may sacrifice, a relationship to be single, especially if you're dealing with a Pisces, okay? Because we have the Hanged Man. Now, this is Neptune retrograde. It came out for Libra, too. So, Neptune retrograde in your second house of finances, that happened today, Aquarius. So, this is the card for Neptune retrograde. It is a Pisces for some of you, but I think this is about Neptune retrograde in your second house of finances, because we've got some hang on and let go energy. The Four of Pentacles is a miser energy, someone who's hanging on to something, white knuckling. And this is about seeing that differently. And if this is about finances this summer, I think you're going to be saving up. These two cards together is someone who really has enough for their self, really has enough for their financial foundation and stability. But you are seeing that differently, Aquarius, with this Hanged Man. You may sacrifice something and let it go because you know that there's more. Do you want to hang here with this Four of Pentacles, or do you want to sacrifice that and step into a Nine of Pentacles? I mean, that's quite a jump. We even have the Nine of Cups here, and we have a lot of nines, okay? We have 3 nines in your reading, Aquarius. The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. I don't know what this 999 is. It sounds like some kind of alien stuff to me. So you guys, make sure you're looking out for nines, okay? If you hear your total is 909, or if you look at your the clock and it's 919 or something, like just keep an eye out for these nines, because this tells me in tarot, when you get all these nines like this, it means that you're very close to the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, which are completions. Okay, there may be some anxiety here, all right, in relation to someone's wish fulfillment. For sure, there might be. You may have to let go of something and see it differently, Aquarius. But the card that came out is the Nine of Pentacles. Again, that very independent, self-sufficient, self-sufficiency is what I get from this card. This summer is all about your garden of abundance. Some of you guys are not going to mind to be alone because you're going to be around things that you built, things that you value, things that you grew from the ground up. And it's going to make you feel so independent this summer. You're going to be looking good, feeling good. Things are going to be flourishing. We got this garden of grapes here. Okay, just be careful of gilded cages, Aquarius, because this amount of abundance can sometimes, it's interesting. We do have to mention comfort zone here, because I think there's one comfort zone in your life this summer that you're going to sacrifice and see differently. But you don't want to do that just to step into another financial comfort zone. And I'm only mentioning that because the Nine of Pentacles is sometimes a gilded cage. So this summer is about getting to terms with who and what is still a prison for you. It doesn't matter how comfortable or flourishing this garden may seem. It's kind of like Adam and Eve, I don't really read the Bible, but it does remind me of the Garden of Eden. It's like they had everything and still ate off the fruit of knowledge because they wanted more. So it doesn't matter how abundant this thing is. If you can't get out of this garden, if you can't get out of this relationship, whatever this Nine of Pentacles represents, this job for some of you guys may put yourself in a gilded cage kind of situation, which is a comfortable prison, by the way. So there might be a job that's comfortable for you. It contributes to this gray energy of flourishment. Oh, it's helping me water my garden. It's helping me water my garden. That's the kind of energy that you're telling yourself this summer. But there's still a feeling inside you, or maybe a thought, Aquarius. You may still think that this person, place, or thing is contributing to the lack of freedom that you feel. Okay, so it's kind of the give and the take. Like, I feel you're going to be very happy about this financial abundance, but it's still going to make you guys feel a little bit trapped. So I think that's going to be kind of a contradiction. Like, it's so great, but I can't leave. You know what I mean? So it's like taking the good with the bad. Just be careful of the gilded cage situations. Either way, you're going to be seeing things differently. You're going to be gaining enlightenment. It's kind of interesting when this Hanged Man here, he may be in a tree in this garden. He may be hanging on one of those trees back there. And so this tells me that there's still a change in perspective. Some of you guys, this is just about feeling better on your own. Letting go of certain things that are stagnant, like stagnant careers. This summer is all about feeling good, Aquarius. Really taking control of, the comfort. The Nine of Pentacles is a really interesting energy. And I just saw the snail down at her feet. And to me, snails are stagnant. This is about slowing down a little bit. So make sure you stop and smell the roses this summer, Aquarius, when it comes to this abundance. Because it may turn into a situation where it's good for about a week. And then after that, you start feeling like it's still a same old prison. And the reason I mention that is because we have two indications of stagnancy. We have the Hanged Man, which is a slowing down, stagnant energy. And then Spirit made me see that snail. Okay, so it's like letting go of something that you were hanging on to, whatever it is. Usually it's money with the Four of Pentacles, but it could be a relationship or a person or just a thought. That's what you're sacrificing to become more enlightened. In this case, you have to let go of something this summer to become more enlightened about something. And it's probably something you value. And, that letting go of that, sacrificing that may slow things down a little bit. But I don't know about you, but if things were going to slow down, I wouldn't really mind if I was in this energy. This is not a bad energy for things to slow down. And you know why, Aquarius? It's because the universe wants you to experience this abundance for the summer. The universe wants you to feel in this very comfortable garden of independence this summer. And it's all happening to change your perspective before the fall. There's something here about a change in perspective. This summer is all, like, some of you may actually be out gardening, planting certain fruit, and and that may be a metaphor as well, that planting energy. So I think that you guys, there's a very garden energy I'm picking up on. The fruits of your labor and independence, sacrificing one thing that you valued to get so much more, actually more than double what you were hanging on to. There is that. You're going to get more than what you were hanging on to. Double that energy, okay, Aquarius? This summer is all about your independence, letting go of something so that you can feel more free, especially financial bonds and promises and commitments, It's very, very interesting energy, Aquarius. I hope that helps. It just looks like you guys are going to be really abundant this summer. Okay, and it's kind of slowing down to enjoy that energy. All right. Okay, let's see what's going on for Pisces. Last but not least, it's interesting. I'm not going to take that, but I keep fucking seeing this card, Pisces. First of all, how are you now that the rose-colored glasses are gone? Because it just so happens that Neptune wanted to go retrograde on the day that the sun enters Cancer, that there's a summer solstice. So this is going to affect Pisces a bit differently. We're headed into the summer energy being real as fuck. No more potential, no more fuzzies and stuff like that. Like, the rose-colored glasses are coming off, Pisces. So I think some of you guys probably woke up on the summer solstice, it's June 21st, and it was a rude awakening. Like, you went to sleep as a dreamer and you woke up as someone who's very rational. Like, hold up. That's what I'm hearing for Pisces. Hold up. So I just wanted to show you guys this, especially because it just kind of jumped out a little bit. This Hanged Man has been coming up for a lot of the signs. It showed up for a lot of the signs I read for today, because this summer solstice is not without this retrograde. This is literally the card for Neptune retrograde. This is a card for Pisces. Neptune is our ruling planet, Pisces. So, I don't know how long this retrograde is. They're usually about 100 days. So this is several months of deep introspection when it comes to what is real and what we've just been telling ourselves, Pisces. We're going to have to let go of the fantasy. That's what I'm seeing with these cards. It's time to let go of the fantasy. It's time to sacrifice comfort zones. That we're also going through certain conflict, Pisces. So I just wanted to tell you that if you're feeling a bit funny this summer, or if you're feeling funny on the summer solstice, it's because our planet, Neptune, went retrograde. Alright? So things are no longer a fairy tale, you know what I mean? We have the Nine of Cups coming out, Pisces. What is the summer solstice message for Pisces? What's the summer going to be like for us? What's the summer solstice message for Pisces? Okay. Pisces, we got a lot of water energy, and we're definitely showing up for our own reading. And when that happens, because we had the Knights, we had the Hanged Man, and now we have the Knight of Cups. Those are two cards for Pisces. And when that happens, when you're reading for a sign, of course, you could be dealing with other Pisces. But for the majority of us, I feel like this summer is about actually focusing on ourselves, because we're showing up for our own reading. But we do have some cards that came out. First, the Nine of Cups, which is a good card, Pisces. This is about emotional fulfillment. There may be some kind of wish that we had. It may emotionally fulfill us. It's a wish that we had or that we will have over the summer. And this is not a wishing card. This is you already made the wish, and the wish is coming true. All right, and Pisces, regardless of Neptune being retrograde, we'll always be dreamers. We're just going to be a bit more realistic. Neptune retrograde is about Pisces making their dreams a reality. Okay, Neptune goes retrograde and it's in Pisces. Okay, it does that so people can quit dreaming and actually have to do. You know, what's the good of dreams if you don't get to experience them in a tangible way? Pisces. So this is about some kind of wish, okay? We're still dreamers. We're still going to be wishing, and this is coming true for us over the next 3 months, Pisces. This summer is all about emotional fulfillment. We all have different wishes, but it's interesting. The card that came out with it is the Four of Cups. So I think that I was going to say, I think you and I think Pisces are emotionally unavailable. I think we're bored. We're going to stay emotionally bored until our wish is fulfilled. Like Pisces, this combination of cards tells me that we know exactly what we want this summer. Okay, the Four of Cups is emotionally bored. You know, we know what emotional fulfillment is. We know when we feel it. We know when we don't feel it. So when it comes to this fourth cup coming out of the sky right here, sometimes we may miss. Be careful this summer not to miss an opportunity of emotional fulfillment, because your wish is here no matter what, Pisces. Whether you choose to see it, you know, be careful, because with Neptune retrograde, we're gonna have to change the way that we see. Why do you think the Hanged Man is the card that rules Neptune retrograde? Because there will be sacrifice. And Pisces, what I was going to say is that without our rose-colored glasses, our dreams and our wish fulfillment are going to they're going to come to us in a very realistic way. And we're going to be like, I'm only used to daydreaming about this, and here you are. Like, here's this thing that I fantasized about. And sometimes we're not available for it because we just didn't really think that, you know, the dream realm is real enough for Pisces. So we don't ever. And that's exactly why we deserve our wishes to come true, because we make them just for the sheer energy and joy of just wish. We have wishful thinking is such a Pisces thing. Rose-colored glasses, the daydreaming energy. But few different things coming up here. Be very careful not to miss an opportunity of a wish come true or emotional fulfillment because of the harsh reality that's setting in during this chapter of Neptune retrograde in the summer. If I'm not mistaken, I think Neptune retrograde may last all summer long. So it's going to be a very realistic summer, Pisces. It's about grounding ourselves, you know, making an emotional foundation out of what would emotionally fulfill us, right? This is very, very close to the Ten of Cups. In fact, this may be the Ten of Cups energy trying to come through for us, Pisces, but we may have a little bit of trouble. You know, we're very much contemplating here. We're going to spend a lot of this summer contemplating on our own. Both of these people are alone, you know, so there's something here about being emotionally fulfilled on our own before we accept offers from other people. You know, this summer, Pisces is all about contemplating very deeply. You see how he's focused on these three cups here? So it's like we're not going to accept any love offers, any options, or anything coming into us, no matter what fluffy. It's interesting. This is very dreamlike. It's like Pisces is like, I see these real cups. These are three real cups in my reality. What is this? Is this my wish fulfillment coming in, or is it not? Because we're going to have to get very clear about that. You know, I think we're going to be thinking a lot about what would emotionally fulfill us. The bottom of the deck is this love message. You know, there is a love message here, but I don't know if I feel like this is us, Pisces, sitting down on the ground. You know, so this is probably cups coming into us, but we're in our head this summer about our happiness. Because I think some of us have been really unhappy for a really long time, you know. We've got the King of Pentacles here and the Sun. So this is Leo energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. To me, this is just about getting way more realistic again. Who could be more realistic than the King of Pentacles about happiness and security? We got Libra here too, Leo, Taurus. But Pisces, underneath this love, this is what we are. This is romance. This is what's going to be hard to be. It's going to be very hard to be this energy, Pisces, while Neptune is retrograde. Believe it or not, Neptune has a lot to do with how fantasy we are. That's why we are the way we are, because we're ruled by Neptune. The illusion, right? Fantasy, imagination. Pisces, this is someone who's charming. It could be us. It could be a Scorpio or a Cancer, or just anyone who's on a quest for love and romance. We still are. You know, we're on a quest for love and romance when it comes to our happiness. But I can't ignore the fact that we also are really in our head about this love, okay? We have some anxiety here this summer about the love offers coming in. We may even ignore our emotions a little bit because you can see this woman's feet are not in the water. So please know, avoiding what would make you happy, avoiding what you know you feel about happiness this summer is going, like, yeah, look at this. You see how the sun is there and that woman has a blindfold? It's like you're not be very careful about not allowing yourself to see happiness this summer, to see light, to see joy, because most of the time this is like someone who's thinking negatively. You know, she could easily walk away from that stuff. I always say this is toilet paper that's keeping her. I'm so stuck. I'm so stuck. It's toilet paper, Pisces. Like, take that blindfold off, bust out of that prison. I know it's easier said than done, okay? But yeah, this is about walking forward away from the mental anxiety prison, allowing the light to show you the way. I picked up the King of Pentacles with that card as well. Financial justice, happiness and light coming to someone who's in a really dark prison. And, you know, getting up on this horse and moving forward with our cup. And it's like our own cup. I don't know what's being offered here. This does look like an offer of emotional fulfillment, but the question is, Pisces, is are we emotionally available for it? Or are we still focusing on old emotion from the past, old third-party situations? I think some of us are just bored, and it's like, I'm so bored that I am not going to accept any fucking flying cup that comes in if you don't have emotional fulfillment to offer me. Like, I'm a water sign. I am a Pisces. My emotions are more deep than what you could ever imagine. And it's like our emotional standards are so high this summer. So if there's any little ass cups that are offered and they don't emotionally fulfill us, like, we're going to basically, it's like that people are going to be trying to get our attention, like, hey Pisces, here's this cup of love. And we're like, la 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 la. Oh, just waiting for my Prince Charming to come, you know, and there'll be these peasants that come, hey Pisces, here's a cup for you. And we're just like, It's like we can't even hear or see. We're incapable of seeing anything but emotional fulfillment. So our peripheral, what we see out of the corner of our eye, we're just going to chalk those up as illusions. Like, you know, that's what Pisces do when we get in this very stubborn emotional energy. We just pretend that people aren't real. Like, you're not even real. Like, only things that are real to me are what initiate emotional response out of me. So I think there's also something about this summer really controlling what gets a reaction out of you. And that might involve just looking forward, Pisces, and ignoring things out of the corner of your eye. People may whistle at you or call your name, and you can feel their energy, but you know they don't have what you want. This is about knowing what you want, and you're going to have to, you know, I do want to say, Pisces, this could be, there may be something this summer where we're like, hold up, is that my emotional fulfillment? Is that what I've been wanting? I do think that there'll be a little bit of an issue moving forward with that. So it's almost tricky, Pisces. There will be a few false cups that come in. But then one of the options over this summer is actually going to be, it's going to actually pack a punch. Like what this person says, or it might not be a person, it could be a situation. You know, who knows what these cups are coming in. It could be jobs, home environments, just opportunities, Pisces, coming down from the sky. But the Nine of Cups came out to remind Pisces of your own emotional fulfillment. Definitely don't accept cups from people who are empty. You know, if you're emotionally fulfilled on your own, Pisces, this summer, then you're going to be very, very careful. There's just something about an emotionally fulfilled Pisces on their own, independent. That's when we look our best. That's when people come in with their little cups. But be careful of empty cup offers, okay? So only accepting fulfillment this summer, Pisces. Even if we're on the, you know, we're on a quest for love this summer. Of course we are. But we're also feeling imprisoned, and we just want to be happy. All right, Pisces, it looks like that's a little bit of a crazy message, but we're definitely going to be contemplating on what would emotionally fulfill us this summer, and are those options available? Are they coming forward? And also, are the people that we're with or that are offering things, are they emotionally available? Emotional availability is very important to water signs. Some people may be physically ready for you, but they may not emotionally be ready for you. And you know how we attract people who are wounded and have toxic emotions. Like, we're done healing that. It's time for us to heal ourselves because we don't realize our emotional worth. You know, it takes a lot for Pisces to be in a situation and fulfill themselves when all we want is it's not because we don't love ourselves, it's because we love love, okay? Sue me. So, we deserve that. All right. Let's see what the summer solstice message is for everyone. So far, I feel like it's walking away to celebrate. We're going to have to walk away from old emotion that is over and completed in order to walk towards a more celebratory energy. We got the Three of Cups. So what else? What's the summer solstice for all of us? Some of us are going to be traveling. I've seen the Three of Wands. Give me a message for everyone for their summer solstice. Almost got the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. So, really interesting. The first card that came out for all of us is the Three of Cups. And this is a very social energy, you guys. So, this summer is not without a bang. There will be parties, there will be drinking, there will be celebration, there will be gossip. You know, there will be women. Okay, we have the three women here, and look, we have the little pumpkin down in the corner, which is like the fall time, and that's exactly what I'm reading for the next 3 months. They will be emotional. There may be three party situations, but the card that came out with the Three of Cups, guys, is the Tower. So yeah, in this case, I think we're actually celebrating chaos. Like, this is people. I just saw like a tornado coming, and someone who's on their porch drinking a beer until the last minute. Like, who gives a fuck? I'm gonna go out with a bang. I'm gonna celebrate my destruction. I'm gonna celebrate even throughout the endings. This summer of 2019 is going to be crazy, because it's like we're all partying while everything falls down, which I think is actually badass though, because we're not gonna allow, you know, this sudden ending and this shock. The Tower is just something that we probably felt coming for a while, but it always comes in when we didn't expect it. And this could just be, you know, like some hardcore partying, honestly. I think we're celebrating endings. We're celebrating the destruction of old mannerisms and foundations. Like, this to me is like the things that end. It's not that we won't be sad about it, guys, in this summer, but it's like this energy is so potent this summer with the North Node in Cancer, that even the things that are falling down, relationships, home environments, jobs, like, we're still going to be able to find reasons to celebrate. Now, some of us could be doing a little bit too much drinking this summer, but some of us are going to need a fucking drink, because this whole summer solstice is about the Tower. Like, this is going to be a summer, the Tower summer, the summer of Tower. Okay, and it's like, it's about still finding a reason to celebrate. And I think we're celebrating endings. The bottom of the deck is the Star, the Hermit, the Hierophant, the Devil. Jesus Christ. Lots of major arcana underneath the deck for this summer. We've got Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Those signs may for some reason be important. It's about inspiration. It's about staying alone sometimes this summer in our solitude. It's about commitment, and there is certain toxicity too. You know, there is lust here. I mean, there's a lot of energy here. Obviously, we have a lot of decisions to make this summer. This summer is going to be kind of like a crossroads, because there's going to be, it's like everything is abundant this summer. Everything's growing and flourishing, and so we have choices, because when everyone's getting abundance, we're changing because of that abundance, and the people around us are changing because of that abundance. So we all have our own choices to make about what we want to grow, you know. So yeah, really crazy. And it doesn't matter the signs here. This is major arcana, meaning that there's an underlying energy. Like, these endings that we're celebrating, you know, there will be endings to friendships this summer too. I think there will be a lot of drama and gossip about this. Like, something may fall apart, and it's like, this person lost their house and la la la. But it's more so celebrating during the literal breakdown that we're having this summer. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Star, like Libra got. So stay inspired, guys. Like, no matter what, don't lose hope. Okay, there's a wisdom here. The stars and wisdom. It's like the wisdom of the stars are here. Faith. Okay. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be a hell of a summer, man. I mean, these are two really gnarly cards that I'm getting for the summer solstice. There will be shock. There will be celebration. There will be things that just come up out of the blue. But I think that's awesome. I think that's badass. So, alright, guys, that's what I have for you guys for the summer solstice. Thank you guys so much for listening and looking at your signs and seeing what the hell is going on this summer. I really hope it helped. But that's what I have for you guys. And have a great summer. Celebrate no matter what's falling apart. Stay hopeful. Alright? See you guys.